Hey guys, so in this video I wanted to address a really important concept with powerlifting, particularly if you want to actually get to the next level and really get as strong as you possibly can. And this is really sort of overcoming the mental barrier of, a weight feeling heavy in your hands, on your back, off the floor in a deadlift. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because typically what I find a lot of times is that lifters will sort of start to instantly doubt their capabilities, if a weight feels heavy on their back. And this is not sort of how you want to sort of think about things. Heavy is part of the sport. It's a part of powerlifting. Like weights are going to feel heavy. The deal is that as powerlifters, the entire goal is to lift as much weight as you possibly can. And you are not going to be setting yourself up for success by expecting heavy weights to feel light. Lifting big weights is hard, and pushing your own limits is challenging. Really internalize and remind yourself that heavy is really not anything that you should be scared of. It doesn't mean that you can't lift it. It just means that it's going to be challenging and that you might need to focus a little bit more. And having a lot of positive self-talk is really, really important. One of the things that you'll find with beginner lifters is that their technique does really start to degrade once things get a little bit heavier. And there's a lot of this has to do with that mental component of training of saying, oh crap, like this feels really heavy, and sort of freaking out and doubting your capabilities. Rather than more of the advanced lifters, for example, if you look at like IPF Worlds, you look at any of the lifters at that stage, like they are all trying to make every single one of those lifts look about the same, and they really do. And a lot of that comes down to just expecting heavyweights to feel heavy, and just understand that is the whole point of training. Training is meant to be challenging. It's meant to push your limits, and you're not doing any favors by trying to make your training feel easier. Now there is appropriate level of hard and heavy that you should train with, but understand that still like an RPE 7 is still going to feel challenging. It still is going to feel heavy on your back. For example, these squats right here, they feel heavy. Like squats always feel heavy for me, but that doesn't mean I'm not strong and that I can't lift it. And really, I trust my technique, and I have lots of positive self-talk. And if you can really overcome that, you're really going to be able to unlock a new level of strength. Lots of times people underestimate the power of psychology and sort of like your self-talk and self-belief with really your long-term goals and how far that you can go. So the biggest advice for you is be your biggest hype man. Don't let self-doubt hold you back, and do your best. Try to be the strongest version of yourself, and that starts with your mental. But as long as your mentals are in check, your body's going to follow you, and that's when you're really going to see how strong that you actually are. So hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys have any questions or input, comment down below for coaching and programs as well. Links down below for coaching application.